Hey guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. We're here on Isla Nublar because there's just one last little thing that I need to try before I get to the secrets, before we get to Isla Nublar. So we need to entice one of our Ceratosaurus out of the enclosure, and what I wanted to do is eat a guest. I don't care who it is. Come on, Jim, Moss, fourth wall. I don't care which one of you comes out. Is it going to be Moss? Jim, sorry, is it going to be Jim? Come on, Jim. Well, fourth wall, you're running over there in a panic anyway. Let's go out the gate. I don't know what he's doing. Or is it going to be Jim? Who's going to come first? Is it going to be Jim, or is he just heading to the water? Oh, is it going to be... Oh, no, all three. Guys, I only need one of you to come out. I don't need all three of you out here. Now you're going to complicate matters. So don't go back in! You're going to fight now, aren't you? Look, I don't care who goes out. I just need one of you out. Now you're going to fight again now. Look, there's humans. Delicious, nutritious humans. They're not covered in Spinosaurus poo. Now they're going to fight. No, Moss, don't go back in. You guys aren't even, like, the highest rated one here. Why are you fighting each other? Clearly you're not a danger to guests. Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go. I think he's stuck. Jim. Come on, Jim. Come out of the enclosure. Come to the delicious, nutritious humans. Maybe the gate's in the wrong place. Let's try and have the gate over here. See if that does anything. Come on. We're closer to the humans. Look, even they're running in fear this time. So hopefully that'll do something. Come on, guys. I thought you were automatically programmed just to attack the humans when I open the gate, or is that not the case? No. Come on, Jim. No. Okay. Jim's held down the speed button. Yes, come on, Jim. Out you come. Yes, attack the man. Go after that man. He's stuck in place, he's ready to be eaten. And hopefully this will unlock a thing in the InGen database. They fall over for no reason at all. Gulps somehow I'm supposed to believe he swallows him whole. And there we go. So we need just gonna go to sleep now. Okay, let's get you back in the enclosure, because you're not just gonna walk in. And presumably that should now have unlocked Paul Kirby. I thought you just had to get a carnivore to eat someone, but no, it's more specific. You have to get a Ceratosaurus to eat. Yeah, here he is. You have to get a Ceratosaurus to eat somebody on Massenceros. Massenceros specifically. There is a similar one we got to do with the Indominus Rex. That, as far as I'm aware, you can do anywhere. If your safety rating is low, yeah, we got to get the safety rating back up again before we can go. And away they go. All right. So, with Massenceros back to 5 stars, there is only one place left to go for the main campaign before we head over here, and that is Isla Nublar. Isla Nublar is the island where it all began, with both Jurassic Park and Jurassic World built here. It is up to you to succeed where others have failed before you in this sandbox. Yes, so Nublar is the sandbox park. No. Okay. Hell no. We'll be here forever if I do that. Right, we'll get to the 5,000 rating dinosaur later. Whether or not it'll be an Indoraptor, I'm not sure. There's one where I gotta get a dinosaur to a 5,000 rating, and there's one where I gotta get a certain paleobotany rating.
This island isn't just a place, it's a defining moment in time. And for me, well, it's frozen. It's always frozen to that moment when I first made eye contact with a T-Rex.
I'd say we can't live in the past, but that's kind of what we do, isn't it? I guess if we can bring back extinct animals, why not bring back extinct parks?
I want to say Malcolm's dialogue used to be different, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our sandbox settings. So you're stuck in the Jurassic World feature. Because we're accessing this through the main campaign, it's a separate sandbox to the one on the main menu. This is what Isla Nublar originally was. It was your sandbox before it was added in for all the other islands way later. So yeah, we'll stick with no weather, we'll stick with daytime. Let's get all this off. So we want no failed incubations. We're not going to have any disease. We're going to have infinite lifespans. We don't want them breaking out. I don't care about any of this at the moment. Normally I do have most of these things on when I'm in sandbox mode, because sandbox mode is otherwise there's nothing to it. I have things like breakouts and fighting switched off, but like population and habitat requirements, I usually have them on. Sometimes I'll have unlimited power. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. And for some reason, this one is, even when you set the sandbox mode to be like for a creative gameplay, where all of this is just like everything is unlimited, everything is off, Invincible Vehicles always stays on. I don't know why. Okay, so... Oops. I don't know what the point of the zero cache is. So how are you supposed to do anything with that? We'll keep these at normal. We can have them easy and that will give us an easier time, but we'll worry about that at a later point. Contracts off. Alright, now we can do this properly. And the very first thing we're going to want to do is build one of these. So let's just get our little starting enclosure. We're not going to have anything go in here. We don't need to worry about what our security fencing is in here. Whoops. Just need to have an enclosure to get the dinosaurs out. And we want an ACU. These buildings are entirely useless. You can't do anything with them. You can't get more DNA here. You're stuck with whatever DNA you have. Even though you can build an expedition center and a fossil center, you can't actually get any more DNA. Right, let's just get this path built. And let's start with the dinosaur that we weren't able to get many of. We did release one last time, but we didn't really do much with it. Let's get Dilophosaurus. Now the good thing about being on Nublar is that I don't need to release 6 of them. I can release 1 and it will be perfectly happy. So yeah, let's release a Dilophosaurus. But let's see how many skins do I have. We should have pretty much all of them now. Yeah, so we're not going to bother with all of them. But yeah, Dilophosaurus, you actually cannot keep it happy, even if you fill up all 5 slots, because it needs 6 of them. It's got the highest minimum social in the game. So why it's got a lower max population than the other ornithopods is something I don't know. We'll go with 4. And then, yeah, let's just place the enclosure here. Again, we can mix and match who goes in here. There's no limitations. This is sandbox mode. We can do what we want. But this is also why I tend to play in challenge mode rather than sandbox mode. There's not really anything to sandbox mode. You can't really do a lot. The game is already limited with what you can actually do in terms of how creative you can be. So I don't really bother with this very much. I tend to play in challenge mode. I quickly get bored of sandbox mode. We shouldn't need any gates or ranger stations because, well, we don't need them. There's going to be no diseases. Nobody's going to be breaking out. Let's get a greenhouse. We never really bothered. We made one for Sorna and we didn't really do anything with it. We can actually have 2 on Nublar so that we can actually use every single plant. And then just for the sake of getting that racing up, I think you get something for the engine database for every half a star. When you're here on Nublar. There's something for every half a star, that is. I don't know why I pressed there, but I am pressing the rotate to right and it's not doing anything. I was doing this last time. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Arcade. Yeah, now it works. Wait, what was that one? That was a close shot. Restaurants. And toilets. Building constraints. It's always building constraints. Get all this connected up. And that should give us our 5-star facility racing once the Musperosaurus are out. Put a whole load of these on. Accuracy 3. Not that I even know why I bother with these. Nope, not done yet. Musperosaurus takes longer than the other ornithopods. That's the main issue with it. It's like, it takes longer to make, it's more expensive to make, and you need so many of them. Once they're out, they're perfectly fine. They're just like any other ornithopod. They're very tolerant on what you can have in their enclosure. But before that, it's just a nightmare of actually trying to make them and keep them happy. Right, moss. We want everything. Ginkgo. Tree ferns. Grasses. If you ever hear about grass not being around when dinosaurs existed, we now know that it did, in limited amounts. Palms, conifers. I think it's ferns and conifers are the plants associated with dinosaurs, and maybe cycads. Now remember, when you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear, and you pick a raw paw, well, next time beware. You don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big paw. Now, have I given you all a clue? Golly, thanks, Baloo. Okay. Well, we've already seen these guys, but Musperosaurus does have some really good skins. So the game treats it as a hadrosaurid. It belongs to a group called Rhabdodontids, or at least it's related to them. I think originally it was placed within Iguanodontidae, but I don't think that's considered... I mean, in the game there does exist Iguanodontidae, but again, I don't think that group technically exists anymore. They're a bit back and forth on that. But yeah, so Musperosaurus is... I'm not sure if it's considered to be more primitive or more derived than Iguanodon. I can't remember that. And if it is more derived, whether or not that also applies to Tyrannosaurus. It looks like it's got webbed toes. Yeah, the exit animation is exactly the same as the Edmontosaurus. Got the bump on its nose. I don't know where walking with dinosaurs this Musaburrasaurus idea came from. It's got these big inflatable things on its nose. Whether or not that's accurate is something I'm not so sure about. They're also massive. This is jungle? Looks rainforest. But actually it kind of looks like a combination of the two. You've got the red for jungle and the blue for rainforest. What is going on with your neck, buddy? What's going on with his feet? Like his toes are different colours. Right, my favourite, Vivid. Look at that. It just baffles me how some dinosaurs are so colourful and yet others are so dull. Like, why did Musaburrasaurus get so much love but Velociraptor didn't? Or Triceratops didn't? They're so boring and these are so exciting. I mean, nothing will ever be Acrocanthosaurus, but you know, these are so much better. Right, get them in there. Give them some food. Right, so you guys are counted as hadrosaurids, so you like a lot of things. In fact, it's impossible to get them because I'm limited to 3. Lots of wood, conifers, and palms. Okay, we've got some wood, conifers, and palms. There we go. I don't need to send a ranger team in to fill it up this time. It's ridiculous, doesn't it? I just love how even if there's only one thing in there, it still looks like that. Like, it just... Does that look like rotten wood to you? Musaburrasaurus is also the only Australian dinosaur in the game. Which I do hope that Evolution 2 gives us at least one more. And hopefully one from Antarctica as well, you know. Give us Dilophosaurus. Okay, so we got Iguanodon. Iguanodon, Musaburrasaurus. Right, we need I can't really fit anything else around here because it's all blocked off. Right, because I've got it on normal, what is the rating? 5,000. If you have it on high, it's 7,500. And 16 species for normal as well. So, I mean, Nublar is a pretty sizable area. It's not massive. It's definitely smaller than Sorna.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Right, who else shall we go for? Who did we not see much of that we've already released? Let's have a look. Maybe a Stygimoloch? I don't think we saw much of you, did we? Yeah, let's have some Stygimoloch. Definitely want the Rainforest Stygimoloch. Rainforest Stygimoloch looks great. And Wetland. Now I forget what Stygimoloch can eat. What is their paleobotany? Well, it's not ginkgo, that much I do know. It's not tree ferns. They like grasses. Okay, they like grass. Not palms. They can't have conifers. They can have cycads. They can have horsetails. And is there anything that they can eat? No, they can't. Okay, so Musaburrasaurus can't have horse. Alright, we'll make another enclosure for them. Let's have a monorail. let's just get rid of this body of water. I want to say it's gone, but I can still hear the sound. Okay, it's like as long as it's still in the buildable area, we're okay. So I thought, where's the... It's going out of the buildable area now. There we go. Right, it doesn't work until it's actually connected to something else. Let's just get all of our usual buildings. Again, I don't tend to bother with any of the others just because these do a much better job. They're the only four you'll ever need. Arcade, clothes shop, restaurant, toilets. They're the only buildings you'll need. You can use the others if you want. Bar is probably the most useful one, but you never really need them. These four do the job just fine. Yeah. Oh, nope. Get off. Right. Let's put some fences down. It's only Stygimoloch, they don't exactly want much. I hate when I do this. Where am I going? Down here. Whoa, what the? Okay, let's get rid of some of those trees. I don't like having large patches of trees, mainly just because it then makes it difficult to actually follow the dinosaurs. Because you can't follow them under the trees. Right, so they're Pachycephalosaurs. So... Nope. Nope. Yes. No. No. I just went over this and I've forgotten it all already. Yep. And yes. Why are you guys all gathering around in that one corner? This isn't J-pop. They all make their way to the same corner of the island. Hey buddy, look at those arms. It's like it's got these arms which look like it always wants to wrestle something, and then it's got like these massive thighs and this baby face. And I don't know how to describe the noises. I just like the way how the arms bob up and down as well. These guys are so adorable. They rival the Malacephalae. You may have been a Looney Tunes character in Fallen Kingdom, but here you are great. Again, I don't know how you describe the noise, but whatever. Let's get you guys over. This is our wetland one. I don't remember what this one looks like. Green and black. They're alright. Okay, who else shall we go for? We get more than one Sauropel to have now. 1.5 stars. We've got to get a photo of you attacking a guest. Right, just need the rainforest. Always rainforest. And let's get a super... Let's genetically engineer a T-Rex. Yeah, we'll go with the green. Let's go with the blue. The one that makes no sense whatsoever. Right, what have we got here? I don't need to modify it that much. We want good attack, good defense. I'm going to have it fight 2 dinosaurs. That should do it. So we're going to want 2 Indominus Rex. So incubation speed 3. So we want a T-Rex, and then we want another Indominus Rex. This time we'll go with... I think we briefly saw the arid one. We'll go with Alpine, which seems kind of redundant when the Indominus Rex is already white. But sure, whatever. And Spinosaurus. So I need to turn combat on. Where's Spinosaurus? No, really, where's Spinosaurus? Why am I going the wrong way? S. Comes before T. And I don't even know what ones we've seen for this guy. We saw most of them. So we'll stick with Rainforest because it's the best one. And let's put combat on. Okay, maximum. The one thing I never understood though is that in order to get the dinosaurs to eat goats, you need to have combat switched on, and I never understood that. The Spinosaurs can eat the fish without having the combat on, but otherwise, yeah, in order for them to actually eat the goats, you need combat on, which I never understood. Otherwise, the goats will just run around and nothing happens. Your carnivores will just starve. Okay, is there enough room for a T-Rex there? Not much. Doesn't matter what fencing I have, but it just feels more appropriate. Just want a substantially large enclosure, just so it looks humane. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Let's try tower. Or 2 towers. Oh god, go to the wrong ones. I mean, you can't see it down the middle, but that'll do. T-Rex does not like trees. Nice big thing of water. I also need a photo of it eating a goat. Don't know how easy that's going to be. Alright, who's going to be ready first? At the moment, the T-Rex, unless the Spinosaurus catches up to it. The Indominus Rex are going to take a very long time, but otherwise it doesn't matter. We can just release the Spinosaurus first. You need a photo of a T-Rex attacking T-Rex and Spinosaurus fighting, T-Rex and Indominus Rex fighting, And when it comes to hunting, you need one T-Rex hunting a Gallimimus, which I did get whilst doing Claire's Sanctuary, and then all the stuff was lost. So I got that one off screen now. And I need one of it attacking a goat. So what we can do now is just wait, but we can build the Indominus Rex Enclosure somewhere. I just don't know where. Go over here, I guess. Where am I anyway? Right in the middle. Luckily, we're making a very high rated T-Rex, so it will get the rating up quite a bit. Oh, that's going to be a mistake. Come on. Let me build around it. Let me build around it. Yeah, there we go. Let's build it over here. Nice big enclosure. Ooh, is that all connected? Yes, it is. It's all gonna take forever for these Indominus Rex, and again, no, actually, Indominus Rex is the longest. I'm wrong. Indominus Rex, even though the Indoraptor does have a higher rating than the Indominus Rex, it's actually faster to make. Not by much, but it is faster. Give you some water as well. Was there one I need to get for the Indominus Rex attacking a goat as well? Or am I wrong? Oh, I'm gonna do that off screen or something. Because I can't see it right now. So we'll worry about it later. Right, let's release the T-Rex. You can stay in here for the moment. And again, this thing baffles me. What am I looking at? Why is it blue? What is this supposed to be based on? Because it's not the Lost World. I really don't know what this is. And clearly neither do you. Mommy's very angry. Don't know what that means though. I got a trophy called Mummy's Very Angry and I don't know what that actually did. Hey! Why are you breaking out? I have that switched off. Did I turn on breakouts instead? Hang on, hang on. What did I turn on? High escapes? I don't want high escapes. Who turned that on? Why is the... I don't know why I said that. Oh, I look forward to watching the playback on that to see how that happened. No, you are going back in there. I guess if you have it on high escapes, it means they just break out. No matter what. At least you can't go after the Dilophosaurus, who are all still hanging around in this one corner. As far as I'm aware, I don't get anything for getting a T-Rex attacking a guest. Which it is about to do. And I've got to wait for it to attack it. Well, it would only eat from the other dinosaurs anyway. Okay, that just looked weird. I think it sort of waits for the animation to finish. Right, now we just need to get some footage of these two fighting. Well, as in a photo. It's got the steam. God, that's loud. Appropriate, but my god, it's loud. It's so much louder than every other sound effect this thing makes. This thing is noisy enough already. The Indominus Rex isn't nearly as loud. The T-Rex isn't nearly as loud. Why are you so loud? You've got me curious on one thing though. If I go to the InGen database, I think alongside the Secrets of Dr. Wu, when you go to the dinosaurs, you select them now, it makes a sound effect. It makes some of the noises they make. So it can be really cool. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't too bad. Maybe it's not quite so bad here? I don't know. Let's try the Indominus Rex. Yeah, that's not so bad either. You? You still sound very strange. Oh, that isn't nearly as bad. Why is it? A lot of them you can hear the footsteps. I question this. I don't know where the weights for these dinosaurs in here comes from. 20 tons? More like 7. I don't know where 20 tons comes from. It's the same with this. 18 tons. When were you ever 18 tons? No. Even Diplodocus isn't 20 tons. That's 16 tons. It's lighter than the Spinosaurus. I know Diplodocus was light boned, like it had hollow bones. It wasn't that heavy, but still. What do you say? 65 tons. And yet height, 6 meters. What? How is this 6 meters tall? Equivalent to 7 T-Rex. So why is it weigh like the same as 3 T-Rex? The numbers for this thing are all over the place and don't make the slightest bit of sense. What do you say? 6.5 meters tall. You are not 6.5 meters tall. I'm sorry, where do these numbers come from? So this says 4.5, and as we shall see, the Brachiosaurus is nearly, well, we might see, but the Brachiosaurus is said to be nearly 3 times. Looks like it's nearly twice as tall as the Indominus Rex. So yeah, actually that kind of makes sense. Brachiosaurus should be a good like 9 or 10 meters. In real life, its neck probably wasn't quite as vertical, but it was still freaking tall. The rest of the Spinosaurus' sound effects are really weird. Like it sometimes makes Jurassic Park 3 noises. That looks so strange. You okay there, buddy? Right, I need a photo of you guys fighting. So let's head over there quickly because it's not going to take much. We should start fighting pretty quickly. So I thought. Don't run away from each other. Right, this should do it. And then I also need to photograph them. Not photograph them, that should do it. Yep, this is very dangerous territory. Right, so we got that, and now let's see if I can sedate one of them before the Spinosaurus dies. T-Rex might just eat it afterwards anyway. Gonna do it, or is the Spinosaurus gonna get killed? Yeah? I thought that gave me something. Maybe it doesn't. Or did I already get it? Did I hit that? How did I hit that? Aww. Yeah, now he's dead. They will eat them while they're sedated, and that includes through the fence. My Ceratosaurus have killed Brachiosaurus like that on several occasions in challenge mode. It's really annoying.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Why did I do that? Well, you're not finished yet. You've got something else to kill. I'm dropping you back in there. Right, your rating's going to be 0 at the moment. Yeah, there we go. Nice and high. 573 is its current rating. So yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Asset has been collected.
Right, our first Indominus Rex. Let's get the Alpine one out. You're on the wrong side. Even this isn't nearly as loud. Not even close. I mean, you're not that different compared to the T-Rex, so you're not that much different compared to the normal Indominus Rex, so why you look like that is something I don't understand. Right, so we need this as well. Yeah, the racing wasn't going to, the score wasn't going to be as high because you got T-Rex again. Learning where she fits in the food chain. Oh, don't. Let it die. Oh, she actually got hit this time. And T-Rex should win. I modified it quite a lot. Come on, guys. And don't run away from each other. There we go. There's no Mosasaurus here. I hope that becomes a thing in Evolution 2. Sadly, every large carnivore kills in that exact same way. That animation is used for everything. Like even Acrocanthosaurus, which has a unique fighting animation, the kill animation is the same.
En route to collect the asset.
Right, now let's get you shipped over before the other one comes out. We still need the combat on so that you can eat the goat. And then what we'll do is we shall place a gate here. Whoops. We shall place a gate there. Not a goat. A gate. Somewhere. And then hopefully that will drive out the Indominus Rex. If it fits in that cap.
Transporting asset.
And it will attack the guests.
Collecting asset.
Because we need to get, in order to unlock Simon Mizrani, we need to have an Indominus Rex attack the guests. Let's get rid of the T-Rex. I love how they just appear. It looks better than having like set like in J-Pop where the thing just clips through the ground and then lifts the dinosaur up. I still find it ridiculous that you need a copy. You need to do this for a compy,
Asset has been collected.
which did once get stuck on the ground. So I was waiting for the helicopter to go all the way while the ropes were going all the way up the mountain on Nublar North. And then when it eventually landed in the location, the compy was still up at the top. I had to sedate it again and hope that it worked this time. I love this Indominus Rex so much. Would have been nice if the default game did include the camouflage. You have to get the secrets of Dr. Wu to do that. hoping it'll run out and attack the guests. That's a good start. Hopefully it'll fit through that gap. The T-Rex fit through the gap. They're about the same size. Awkwardly circling through the fence. If I was a Dilophosaurus right now, I'd be freaking out. That's not the... Make shut the gate. Well, not shut the gate, get rid of the gate. That's a... Ugh. That's a fence, that's something else. We'll get there eventually. Right, even though the Indominus Rex has a unique animation for eating goats, it sadly does not have a unique animation for eating people. It's the same as the T-Rex and all the other large carnivores. Stands still, randomly falls over. Yum yum. Alright, let's get rid of you. Well, not get rid of you, put you in an enclosure. Right, let's go for a herbivore again. Who shall we have? Let's have a big enclosure with some sauropods and some other things. That isn't this thing. This is an abomination. It should not exist. And I think is in JW2. Which at this rate I'm starting to think they're all going to be in JW2. Let's have 3 Brachiosaurus. We'll have one of each. We'll have the 2001 skin. We'll have the 1993 skin. And we'll have the Jurassic World skin. Doesn't matter, they all look pretty much the same. And somebody else. We can have a carnivore. Let's have a carnivore living with them. Let's go with... Who shall it be? Who is the chosen one? I feel like it should be Spinosaurus, but I must refrain from making it Spinosaurus. Acrocanthosaurus. Vivid. Acrocanthosaurus. You know, we can turn the combat off. No, we can't turn the combat off yet. Have you eaten anything yet? Or are you, Oh, I missed it. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna miss it again. Alright, well, I needed a photo of this, but we're gonna miss it. Actually, I got combat. It should just keep attacking them over and over again. If I fly the helicopter over there... Well, let's get the Indominus Rex in first.
Asset requiring collection.
Right, let's just check. Right, that should have unlocked Simon Mizrani. I don't know where you find him. I think it's... Yeah, I think they're in... Yeah, there he is. It should be in alphabetical order of their last names. Anything else for the InGen database that's like... that isn't for the Secrets of Dr. Wu? It's mainly just... It's either dig sites... Actually, I think we got all them. It's just a few of the paleontology department. Like, stuff that you get... They're either 5-star in this place, which we're nearly halfway there. Or... we have to dig up a few more things, which we will get as we do the Secrets of Dr. Wu. So let's put somebody else in. Let's get the pair. I know there's 3 Carcharodontosaurus, but we're not going to get the gig out yet. So they're all terrible, but let's go with the jungle one. skins overall are all pretty bad. I think the default Cocarodontosaurus is the best one. But everything about the Cocarodontosaurus is bad. So we want a massive, big enclosure. To house the sauropods. Put some other sauropods in there. It doesn't need to just be Brachiosaurus. At the moment, this place looks like Momentosaurus heaven. All those trees that we're getting rid of. They're a lot easier now. And I think the sauropods used to be even worse with the trees. I think they did patch it out to make it a bit easier. Is a tower going to be enough? Probably not. Generally no. Well, we're not going to get a full view. We can keep the monorail just going through it. Why not? I usually don't like that because I've deliberately ignored it there, but whatever. Isn't really much I can do about it right now. How many do we need? 3? That'll do. He lies as he tries to alter it now. You want to go around the enclosure. They're going through the Pachycephalic enclosure as well. Is that going inside it? Yeah, like that's unavoidable. That's gonna happen. I can't do anything about that. I can do something about that. And I have. Right, if we fly the helicopter over. No, I don't want to set tasks, I want to fly it myself. Toward the T-Rex. Hopefully if we release a goat, the T-Rex, because we've got combat on maximum, well, the game could do it for me. It's fine by me. We can see is... Don't go to sleep! Eat the goat! I can't remember if I get one for doing the same with the Indominus Rex or not. I don't think I do, but we can easily find out. Well, unless you go to sleep as well. Right, come on. One of you wake up. I don't care who it is. One of you wake up. Why does this thing automatically fall down? It doesn't do that on consoles, it only does it here. Going to the goat. Where is the goat? I don't actually know if it's eating or drinking. Oh! There is a goat there. It's not moving. It's still moving. I need the goat to be standing still. You gonna stay still now? Yeah, okay, there we go. It's locking in place. Hopefully this is close enough. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Where's the goats? Oh, that's a wheel. Yeah, I didn't think that did anything. I just wanted to check. Oh, it's going through the... Oh, forget it. It's going through the Indominus Rex Enclosure as well. It looks wrong having a load of sauropods in there with it though. Okay, let's give them some better feeders and turn off the combat. Put that in a better place. Right, let's turn off the combat. Right. Yeah, okay. No escapes. Right, we're halfway there. Our facility rating is going down a bit. Is that because of these? No, they might just be a bit too empty. What about you? These okay? Yeah, these need filling because these are the ones with the T-Rex. Let's fill these up. I mean, I got unlimited money. I can put this on whatever I want. It doesn't make any difference. Yeah, I figured you might be a bit less. Oh, that did it though. Yeah, you're fine. May as well do it for these as well. It's not going to do much, but it will do it a bit. I didn't need to do it for that one. It does increase the rating if you set it to the maximum. The maximum thing you can sell. Like in this case, a onesie. In this case, the Giganto steak. You're fine. Okay, so we want various water sources because I am gonna put a small carnivore in here as well. Normally I don't on Sandbox mode, but for the sake of getting this over with, I feel like we should just get a tall paleo feeder. What do sauropods like? I believe it's ginkgo, yep. Tree ferns and conifers? Yeah. Ginkgo, tree ferns and conifers. I would have thought cycads as well, but what do I know? My knowledge of prehistoric plants is very minimal, as in non-existent. Why does that still happen? They fixed it for the other one, and it doesn't. They fixed it for the default, and it doesn't do it for 2001, for 1993. Why does the 2001 bracket still clip through it? This one is kind of a lot like the Brachiosaurus in JPOG. I don't know why that one was green to begin with. It's a bit more noticeable in the PC version for the patterning and everything, but this is pretty much right out of JPOG. Only, you know, higher quality graphics compared to the much more green Brachiosaurus you see otherwise. Get out of the way. I don't think it's not going to come out. Buddy, I need you to get out of the way. Oh no, it is coming out. So this is 1993 D, I believe. Very reddish brown. Them in there. Where are the carnivore feeders going to go? They sort of need to be spread around. Hopefully that'll be okay. I don't know what small carnivore will go with. Veering towards Proceratosaurus. I think that's what we'll go. No, I know exactly what one we need. No, they can have their own enclosure. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. That was going to come out anyway. Our rainforest brachiosaurus. It's not the rainforest brachiosaurus. You were D, weren't you? Yeah, 1993 D. Yeah, you're alright. I don't know how I feel about the crest being a different colour, even though that's what... Well, no, that's his whole head, really. Right, let's get you guys sedated and shit over before we release the carnivores. What I don't know is if you have combat switched off, do the carnivores still eat sedated dinosaurs? That I don't know. We'll have to find out for that one. Oh, that looked weird. Well, they always do. Some of them last time looked, on Sorna, looked incredibly painful. It's like when you watch, especially the sauropods, when they fall to the ground, their skulls should shatter. Once they hit, yeah, like that. Their heads should be shattering right now. There we go. Let's go with Mamenchisaurus. Gotta go with my giraffe Mamenchisaurus. I love it. And rainforest. The rest can be small carnivores. Right, let's get you guys out. You actually look better like this because I can barely see you. Doesn't change your sound effects though. It just sounds like a power drill or a saw of some kind. It just doesn't sound right. Yeah, that is one of the better ones. Not that that means much. This, on the other hand, this is what you call the goth dinosaur. Just look at this thing when it comes out. But it's in the right angle. Look at that. I don't know why it always goes to the ground camera, so you sort of have to go out and then back in again. Look at that. What is that? I love that animation. And the Acrocanthosaurus doesn't sniff the air and roar like all the others do. It does that. Oh, they're sleeping together. Oh, that's so cute. Let's shoot them. Okay, you guys are there. You guys are going to be forever. Let's get one of each out. Going to get 3 at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, we're probably going to end up with all 6 of these out before the Mamenchisaurus are out. Okay, that's him. Her. I don't know what it is. Some West African frogs are known to change from male to female in a single-sex environment. Malcolm was right. Life found a way. It's like he lunged forward there.
Heading to collect the asset.
Whoops. Oh, gives us an idea. What is going on here? Is it because I don't have... It might just... Well, that went back up. Is it because I don't have any facilities over by the Indominus Rex? Still a way to go yet. Crazy thing is, if we did go for that 5,000 rated dinosaur, that would be all we'd need. You'd need a load of hotels and facilities and everything, but otherwise, it's all you need. It is possible to get a 5-star park with one dinosaur. Completely modify it and then just have it fight and fight over and over again. It is possible to do. we're gonna need some facilities now. Go with our usuals. As much fun as the fossil zone does sound, it's useless here. Oh. Curse you, water. There, and toilets can not fit snugly in there. They can fit snugly in there. Right, Proceratosaurus. Look, this is not even halfway there yet. Well, it will be. Whoops! I don't want to cancel the Venturosaurus. I want to release the Proceratosaurus. Release you. And you. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that. I do like how the crest changes colour every time. It's one thing that Syntausaurus doesn't do. As cool as some of the skins are, the crest always stays the same colour. The Proceratosaurus and the Allura Titan, the crest changes. Let's get the rest of you out. And that one. Whoops. And finally, Vivid. Can we fit anything else? Yes, we can. Yes, that should definitely get the rating up. An aviary. So you guys should be okay. And we can put as many of these guys as we want in here, really. It's sandbox mode. We can have as many T-Rexes as we want. We can have as many Indominus Rexes as we want. I don't think that was always the case, but sandbox mode was very limited. And I don't just mean because of what the game actually had content-wise. I just mean the stuff all of these settings you have for sandbox mode now didn't exist. You could pretty much turn off whether or not the dinosaurs could break out. I think you had the option to have unlimited power. I'm not sure. And you could choose whether or not you wanted contracts and everything, and maybe how difficult it was to 5-star. I'm not entirely sure, but it wasn't great. It was severely lacking. You're probably going to have to increase these again once the enclosure starts filling up. And let's go, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to raise these at some point. Okay. Now, did I not? Or in case of that one, raise it right now. And this one. The aviary's not even got anything in it yet. But whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't maxed out Pteranodon. It still goes over 100 though. Every one of these guys, I always do this. Well, not so much in challenge because I probably don't have them unlocked, but otherwise, always do this. So you have some nice variety with your Pteranodons. Whoops, that's not a creation lab. Oh, they're still in it. Well, we're only releasing more of them. That's the time I could be spending actually getting them to shoot these things, because the Proceratosaurus, they can't shoot them no matter what you do. And we're one short. One slot short. Pteranodon should really boost that up. What? They never do it that fast. The Mamenchosaurus is ready too.
En route to pick up the asset.
Yeah, this is more like it. They can't shoot the Proceratosaurus.
Heading to collect the asset.
Which is one they haven't selected either. Come on, shoot them. Release these guys while we're at it. They've still got a ways to go. Wonder if that'll be enough for hotels. We're probably going to need one more. The Mamenchosaurus is in the way, I can't do anything.
Collect the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to pick up the
Get out of the way, Mamenchosaurus. I can't transport the Proceratosaurus while you're stood there. I don't think at the moment he's programmed to go after it. Come on! There we go.
asset collection request received.
Where do you think you are? Where did you go? There you are. You get back over there and you sedate the Mamenchosaurus. Yeah, you're a rainforest.
Asset has been delivered.
And the Pteranodon already. Come on.
Been collected. Transporting asset.
I get the race, that should get the racing up and cause me to have to fill all these things up even more. You over there.
Collecting.
Again, you lose the dinosaur's entire rating when it's sedated. Yeah, go figure. I can go on, get the Proceratosaurus first. If a Pteranodon escapes, which it won't do here, the only way they can escape... I don't even think a storm can damage it. I think only tornadoes can. It has to go right through the center. If it goes anywhere slightly off the center, it just doesn't do anything. So it goes to go through the center, a hole will appear in the aviary, and you've got to be quick to fix it, because otherwise the Pteranodons will fly straight up. And they just keep going. It doesn't matter how thin the air gets. They just keep going straight up. It's like, I have to go now. My planet needs me. Yeah, so we're getting there, we're getting there. Let's have the male and female T-Rex. Also heavily modified. Once Once the Momentosaurus are over, we'll get a better idea of what our rating is.
Asset delivery confirmed.
That'll go up again, I imagine. Given like the biggest, the enclosure with all the dinosaurs is this area right here. They got Indominus Rex in view. They got the sauropods and the Carcharodontosaurids and Proceratosaurus in view. Yeah, that's going to need to be built up in 999.
Delivery complete.
They got the Pteranodon. Hurry up, get him over there. What is that T-Rex now rated? Because now that it's killed 2 dinosaurs, what is your rating anyway? 732.
Asset has been delivered.
Might just come back here for the 5,000 dinosaur rating. I don't know what the Paleobosnia rating is. That's never very much. Yeah, it takes a lot to get that to maximum. You pretty much need a park with every single herbivore in the game with the minimum number of them in the enclosures with the requirements on in order for it to be high enough. Let's have them join. Let's have some Dilophosaurus. Where are they? I'm sure I maxed you out. There it is. So yeah, let's get you out. Should probably keep them with any modifications they have, really. Everything is going to be centered in this one massive enclosure. Hopefully they won't run in fear of the Carcharodontosaurids too much. Ah, damn you, T-Rex. I'm missing a skin then? Oh. I thought I'd unlocked every skin. I'm sure I unlocked every skin. Right, so what are we at? 3,518. Dilo should definitely get that up. And then we're going to build one more habitat area. And then what we'll do is we'll have its own, we'll give it its own creation lab. Because there's still one dinosaur that has yet to, well, we've seen the dinosaur itself several times. We've seen one of its awesome skins. But we haven't seen the best of the bunch. I think it's time to remedy that. So let's get that there. Do it. I can't even see where the water is. Woo! You. Why do I keep going there? It's already set to the one I want. I did it again. It's on the one I want. Water. Water's over there. Trees. It's going to be awkward. Where's this going to go? There it is. So where's the entrance? Probably could have put that arcade a little bit closer. So what are you working on? Raptors, mostly. My favourites. Do you remember the sounds they made? Just realised. I was only going to see it when the restaurant's right there. You can't look in the enclosure. Get rid of that. No one can see. Ellie, they were smart. They were smarter than dolphins or whales. They were smarter than primates. Where is it? Restaurant. Who's hungry? I don't even know what they were eating, but it didn't look like Ellie liked the look of it. And neither did I. Let's give them some foliage. Except for that bit there. I have given them a very small enclosure. I didn't mean to make it quite this small. That one, and that one. Right, Velociraptor. So we want 1993. We want 1997 male. 1997 female. Now we've seen these two and we've seen the 1993 skins. What we have yet to see are the 2001 skins. Because these are the best ones. Well, no, I like the I like the 1997 male more than the 2001 female, but it's close. They're all just so good. Right, let's get you out first. As are you. You're amazing as well. This is definitely the best Rex skin. You're now making progress because every half a star I get something unlocked in the InGen database. It's just different locations. Right, let's get you over. Yeah, this should do it. This will definitely do it. It should be fine just releasing them while they do this. I don't think they eat the dinosaurs when they're still in the enclosures. When you have the combat turned off and they're sedated. This area, on the other hand, is having some spacing issues. It's definitely going to cause some problems because we still have to put the dinos in there. Yep, you're tranquilized. Put you in with the other one. So you have the pair, even though the other one looks nothing like the female. And then you get back over there and you sedate the Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus skins aren't particularly interesting. They're just different variations of the same thing. God, I hate how I really hate the frill when they're just doing that. Let's sedate the other one. Even in the game's promotion, these guys, it was saying, like in the species profile, it says Dilophosaurus, one of the first big theropods, still tiny. Bigger than the one in the film, but still tiny. I've only got 4. That's right, the T-Rex was the other one, wasn't it?
Asset to be collected.
Might need to put another feeder in. The Proceratosaurus is in here as well. Because they will just keep running away from the Carcharodontosaurids. Unfortunately, it's what you have to do in challenge mode, and there's always going to be at least one that's just not eating. Because the AI of these guys is stupid. They don't just go to the closest feeder. They either go to the closest feeder or they just keep running away in random directions. Even when there's clearly a feeder that is, you know, better with no big carnivores around it. Wait, there are no guesses here. Nobody wants to look at a Muttaburrasaurus. And the raptors are done. Let's get these up because I know it will do. The moment the raptors are out. Especially when you've got 5 of them.
Confirming asset delivery.
I don't think I need to quite go that high. They're probably going to make me lose money, but what money? I have unlimited money. If only life was really like that. If only life could find that way. Right, and our raptors. Now, let's get the helicopter over here, because I do need to get a photo of the raptors talking to each other. There we go. Whoa! Dinos! Whoa! What's going on?
Asset transportation complete.
Away we go! Very slowly. Okay, let's start right. Let's get the tiger raptors out. We saw these guys on Sicanio. It does look awesome. Very awesome. Right before the helicopter goes away. So before the helicopter goes away. Where do you think you're going? Get back over there. We will take a photo of the raptors talking. Right, luckily I think the helicopter doesn't descend automatically when I have the camera going. I'm hoping it doesn't. Doesn't look like the camera's going down. Right, hopefully they'll run over to each other and talk to each other. If not, it might eat or drink first. Yeah, she's going to drink first. And now, hopefully they're going to talk to each other, or are you going to drink first as well? Yeah, you're going to drink as well, then you're probably going to go over and eat. Fine. Eat, and then talk? She had released the 1993 one as well. You are so cool. I mean, you're alright, but you are so much better. You're gonna go to sleep now, aren't you? That's exactly what you're gonna do. I don't think he's standing there, waiting for the other one to walk over to it. You are hungry. There we go. Alright, they're talking to each other now. Socializing. Yep, there we go. Smarter than primates. Let's get you out. Your eye is the craziest of the bunch. Even though it's the same model for this one and the 1997 ones, it is it's this one where the eye goes a bit weird. I mean, the eye is already a bit weird in the default raptors, but for these. It's crazy. Alright. Here we go. Let's start with the female. Because she looks amazing. Oh, the plant is in the way. Look at that. Velociraptor has the most models because it had to be remodeled again. It's like it had to be remodeled again for the 1993, 1997 skins. And they had to remodel it for this one. And they had to remodel it again for the male. So the snout is slightly differently shaped. So they made it slightly more Velociraptor shaped rather than Deinonychus. Not by much. It is perhaps a little bit... I don't know, the white, it's like off-white. It looks... It's not quite as white as it should be, I don't feel. But I can't put my finger on what's wrong with it. It's just something about it seems off. And she doesn't have the deep yellow eye. She's a... The 2001 Raptors is sort of in the middle. Like the eye is mostly red, but it's yellowing in the middle, whereas in Jurassic World 3, the female had very yellow eyes. The males had these very red eyes. This one is sort of like a compromise between the two. And it still goes a bit crazy, even though it's a lot smaller. And now, best dinosaur in the game. Look at that! That is the best looking dinosaur in this entire game. By a long way. Look at that, it's so cool. Get a better view of you. Yeah, that is such a good looking dinosaur. I mean, yeah, this isn't exactly what Velociraptor had. It would be covered in feathers, but that is such a good looking raptor. I am still not at 5 stars. We just saw, oh, of course we are. We need one more dinosaur to fit the bill. This is gonna be the longest video of the bunch. Alright, well, let's just have another Indominus Rex. And we will go with Savannah. And we'll cut back to when the Indominus Rex is ready. Okay, that's it forever, so let's get this over with, and hopefully that will 5-star the island.
Despite my reservations, we returned to Isla Nublar, and now you've reached your maximum experience for this island. Call it good fortune, but I know the math. It's eventually going to catch up to us. Well, to you.
And there we go, that is every island in the main campaign at 5 stars. Which means we have done everything in the main campaign. The only things we have left are a couple of little things in the InGen database. All of these characters are unlocked by, I think one of them is unlocked, we have to release an Allosaurus. The others are all from releasing an Indoraptor. These are just for getting the Troodon and the Allosaurus. These are all in the Secrets of Dr. Wu. These are all in the Secrets of Dr. Wu. And then we'll get these as we go through the Secrets of Dr. Wu. It's just a few things we haven't dug up yet. But once we get around to finishing all the dig sites, they will unlock as we go along. But yeah, that is everything. So we'll get the Indominus Rex shipped over. Otherwise, that's it. That is everything in the main campaign done. All that's left now is the